Oh, you need
That's
some
fine.
lotion.
I need some lotion if there's any left. Okay, let's see. It's telling the time. Okay, it's 9:58 in the morning. This is after I woke up at like 1:40. Jace got here at what, like 11ish?
Yeah.
I didn't even. Well, I knew because I said I wanted, or I thought to myself that I wanted some of the food he brought over, which was amazing, which we had at like 3. But I stayed up all night till about 7.
Terrible.
And then went to bed till about 9. And now I'm back up. And here's my awesome tattoo. Anyways, Jace and I were talking. I was talking to some other people too, and I just kind of was like, there's so many videos on YouTube about like, transitioning and like, tea changes and aquaphor on my fingers. There's lots of videos about aquaphor on your fingers. But like, no one really ever tells you like what to expect like after you transition, like when you're post-transition. Like a lot of people consider themselves post-transition after top surgery. I want to have histo and lower surgery probably, eventually. So I'm not really totally post-transition for my views, but I am, post-transition for what it's worth. So it's like, also what made me think about this, there's Jace, A&F Jace, his girlfriend made some videos about dating an F to M, and I was kind of glad she made it clear that she's only dated pre-transition F to M's because the needs are completely different. Like, Kristen actually found the videos and pointed them out, and she was like, it's totally different. Like, it was totally different dating you versus what this girl's saying. So, I haven't really thought about the things that you don't expect, but really some things you don't expect are body issues again. You think, you take that shot of tea, the first 2 years, you're so excited, you're changing, you're rapidly changing, you're suddenly the guy that you've always felt you were, you're looking good, you're like, oh my god, this is great. But no one tells you, like, suddenly, you're going to have to deal with that dysphoria. I've actually seen some more videos lately with guys that have gotten surgery now, their top surgery now, they're like, oh man, the bottom stuff's starting to kick in. And it really does happen. But, no one tells you that. No one tells you how hard relationships are going to be. No one tells you, like, after a while you're just a guy and you're not excited to transition anymore. It just becomes something you're doing. It's more like a medical process. You're not excited to get that shot anymore. Surgery is just like something you gotta do, and it's kind of like lower surgery is exciting to me, but it's not nearly as exciting as top surgery. Top surgery is kind of like a walk in the park compared to what I'm gonna have to go through for hysterectomy and metoidioplasty. But like these surgeries, I want them. I'm excited for them, but they're not gonna be the whatever. I'm gonna be like laid up in bed. I'm gonna be like, fuck this. Why wasn't I born? Whatever. But at the same time, I think you can tell from my videos I've done a lot better since being in California. It can show you what a change of environment does, like what the oppressive South can really do. Jace was in really Nevada, really what an oppressive place in general, what a place without it, lacking a trans community can do. Like you come here and we're just all together and we just feel so much better,
Totally.
Yeah, so what do you think about the post-transition thing? Like, if it weren't for YouTube and a few of us blogging, I don't see anything on it.
Yeah, and it's, you kind of, I think, feel it. I kind of feel it, like, I feel, like, stuff, like, shifting in my head and whatnot.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, there's mental shifts. You're, like, what, about 3 months?
No, 5.
5 months? Yeah, okay, you're getting closer to 6 months. So, I felt a big mental shift at, like, 3 and 6, just the way my brain was thinking. You should talk about that, but it's just things, like, your brain does work differently. I'm totally wiredly different now. Like, the way I think about things, approach things, I can empathize with females as I once did, but I can't really see where they're coming from as easily. Like, my brain is male. It's crazy. And, like, your thinking does change. And, it's not that you're going to totally change your person.
There's just, like, detachment from, like,
the
whole female way of...
Yeah, you have, like, 4 emotions now. Like, Neil and Jaina, 2 wonderful MTAV women, they were talking about how when they got on estrogen, it was, like, 3D emotion. They never knew you could have so many emotions. On T, it's like, oh, I never knew I could have so little. I could just cut right back on the emotions. And it's really not like you're a cold-hearted asshole. You just, you can become more just stoic or something.
And not aggressive.
Yeah, and tea does not usually make you aggressive or gain weight. You might gain mass, but I have lost so much weight on tea. Like, oh my gosh, like, I am just thin. And look at these scars. I was showing people, and they're like, you even have scars? So, they're awesome, I think. That's where my hematoma was, and look how gorgeous it is now. No more hematoma. So, I have lost a lot of weight on tea, which is nice. And also, I was not aggressive. I got so calm, and my depression cleared up. My head felt clear. Did your headspace feel clear?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, totally. So those are things people don't tell you. Like, your head just kind of clears up. If you have depression, it kind of cleared mine away. Like, it was nuts. But, you don't
Not that that's going to be the case for everyone.
No. I mean, if it's right for you, I think it kind of does it. I think, you kind of find out that way. I don't know.
Right.
But,
as long as the depression is...
mild to moderate, something
based upon your
gender identity, yes, and not chemical or something else that you no, exactly. So I think if it's related to your gender identity, it's going to go away. But body issues and stuff, and just maintaining T. Like, after a while, you don't want to take a shot every week. I've gone to 2 weeks. It's kind of fucking with my hormone levels, honestly. Like, I get, like, an emotional bitch the last 4 days, and then, honestly, I get a shot, and I cannot stop getting erections. It is, like, the most annoying. It's like I took Viagra. It's like every 30 minutes, boom, 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 at anything. It is so annoying. It really actually upsets me. I get very upset. I was talking to Kristen, and I was like, oh, you just can't stop. She's like, it's okay. I was just like, oh, my God, it's just so upsetting. I'm not even turned on. It's just, like, uncontrollable. It's like I have that much hormones surging through my system. It's so powerful, and it's hard to deal with the ups and downs, like when you're later on, and you're like, oh man, how would I figure out a schedule? And I think it will be better after a hysterectomy. So those are just some things we were talking about. Just, there's not many people that talk about post-transition, but I encourage people, share your experience. Say, what is life like after surgery, after you've lived as a male, after you've had a relationship as a male with someone, your partner.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I've never been anyone's boyfriend.
There you go. Yeah. So it's a different ballgame being someone's boyfriend versus being someone's boy girl or someone's boyfriend in transition when you're just someone's boyfriend. know. So yeah. So that's all we really had to say. We're just trying to make this really quick before the other house guests come back. So I'll see you guys later.